Hello friends, this is Cara-Renee with B.Reborn Art and Healing coming to you with another tutorial. This is another one that I have done in the past, but I wanted to go ahead and bring it back. I think I did it 2 years ago on the channel, but they're basically, I called them an acetate swing tag. So it's a 2-layered tag with the top layer being made out of acetate. We're also making the pockets. So I did 3 of them off camera. I'm warming up. I'm on a 2-day break before I leave again, so I'm recording what I can. So I made the pocket. This is from Chapter 1 Papers Antique Patterns. I will link everything below. All of these bits are from the Antique Florals kit from Chapter 1 Paper. So we've got a few little bits to go in the pocket. And then this is the swing tag. So it's got an acetate overlay. They don't all have script on them. I did them all a little bit differently, but they just swing like that. And it's not really, I mean, it's basically just to kind of give a little pizzazz to your tags. The acetate is very durable. It can't be torn. It can't really, if it gets bent, it doesn't stay bent. So that's really nice. So that just fits in again to the little pocket like so. That would obviously get sewn in or glued into the journal, whatever journal I put it in. Then those are just going to go in the pockets. So like that. The only thing I don't like about them is I can't put my fun like seam binding at the top like I like to do. But it's just nice, and then it's got obviously that large writing space on the back of the tag. So this is another one, also from Chapter 1 Papers. This is all, I believe, from the French floral or the Antique Florals kit. So same thing, just a few pieces of ephemera, the swing tag. This one actually is the solid paper. The 65-pound paper is the pink, and then the acetate is the pattern. So I love this one very, very much. Acetate can be very tricky to print on because you have to make sure that you're printing on the right side, otherwise it will just smear. So I printed one wrong and I can't even use it because every time you touch it, the ink just smears. So you do have to be careful with that. I will link the acetate that I use. I buy it off of Amazon. So just stick those in there. And you can tell right away with this acetate if you've printed on the wrong side or not. It will immediately begin to smudge. So there's that one. And then the third one that I did is with the blue bouquet from Chapter 1 Papers. And then this one is a piece from the Antique Patterns kit, also from Chapter 1. And we've got a few pieces of ephemera. I did put some little whale tail tabs on the top of that stuff because I like it. And then this swing tag has, this is from the lace kit from Chapter 1 Paper. So it is just script in this case. I think I cut off all of the lace bits off of it, but that's the overlay for that beautiful tag. So that's what we've got going on. So we're going to make one for the At the Beach journal. And yeah, so I'm excited about that. We did, at the time of this recording, we've had our first trip to the beach where we went to the beach house and we had a good time. The weather was not great, so it does change how the whole thing goes, but we had a good time anyway. It was really nice. So this one we're going to be using the most of these papers are from Liana's Scraps. I'm in Love with the Sea, I believe is the name of the kit. So I print, and this is a separate kit. It's beach background, so I've just got this beachy blue background that's going to be our acetate topper on that. Well, you can see it better here if it's not on paper like that. So it'll go over her. So I'm going to set that aside for the moment. I've got a brad that's just this nice teal color. And we've got a few pieces of ephemera also from Liana's Scraps. So I'll set those over there. This is going to be a quick video. Uh-oh, we didn't print on the back of this. So I'm going to have to take a moment and print on the back. I'm not sure how I missed that. So give me just a quick second. All right, there we go. I printed the tea stain paper. This is from Ruby and Pearl Beautiful Birds Kit. It's the paper I love most to use for my backing if I don't really want to have to think or plan too much. So the other tags that I did, they varied in width and height. We're going to make this one as tall as we can. So let me grab my ruler if I can find it. It must be buried here. Oh my goodness. Oh, there it is. Sorry guys. So the paper, once I cut this off, is going to be 8 1/4. Okay, so we're going to probably make this tag 7 3/4. I don't want to go that high, so I'm going to go ahead and cut my acetate the same color as my base. So I'm thinking, I'm not sure which side I want. I think I want this edge. So give me just a quick second. I'm going to cut this down. Okay. So I did both the cuts. I did the width and the height. So this tag measures 7 3/4 inches high by, I believe it was 4 3/4 inches wide, because I want to make sure that I have plenty of a space for my pocket for glue lines and whatnot. So that's going to go there, and that's going to go there. Okay. So they are exactly the same size. Now I'm going to get my little template here for my tag shape. I think I'm going to use number 1. So it gets a little bit tricky. Now one could, I wonder if it would be better to go ahead and put my brad in, because then it would hold still. I didn't do that before, so I'm just going to go ahead and wing it here. And I'm going to go ahead and cut my tag shape using my template. So I'm just going to use, let's use number 1. Why not? And scissors. So I'm trying to get this video done just so that when I get back again, I don't feel the need to kind of rush in to the studio and do anything. Is that the right one, or was it 2? Yes, it was that one. So I'm going to go ahead and go here. Actually, already confused. So you generally will turn it over to get your exact same shape. I'm just going to set that there because I am all cattywampus. I'm tired. Even though we had a good time, it's tiring for me to be outside of my schedule and away from home. And I ate way too much, so I'm feeling pretty crummy about that. So got to get back on track. Okay, so there is our tag shape. Absolutely beautiful. Let's ink the base up. The acetate doesn't really ink up. Even with an archival ink, it doesn't really stay, so there's really no point. So the only thing I have to do before I take off again is write my Sunday's Art of Truth blog. I've already done the project, so that'll be on the channel on Sunday, which I believe this one will be posting after that. So you will have already seen it if you were interested in seeing that. So there we go. So I've got a couple of little foam pads that I like to use for just little projects. So I'm just going to set that there. Got my pokey tool, and we're just going to estimate the center. I don't worry too much, as you know, about perfection. So I'm just going to aim for the center, going about right there. Okay. And then let's get our little brad and just get this taken care of. These are very, very old, so I could not even tell you when or where I got them. They're from my scrapbooking days. So I thought, well, why not use them? There's a whole variety. Oh, that one's really pretty. I love it. Okay, so there we go. There's our little swing tag. So the next thing that we need to do is make a pocket. So let me see if I can find the paper I was going to make a pocket out of. I think it was this one. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this one down. I usually make my pockets about 3 inches or 3 1/4 inches tall and 5 1/4 inches wide, because that's the width of my paper. So give me a quick moment. I decided to go 3 1/4 inches high with that one. I'm going to go ahead and make a thumb notch. Again, I just estimate. I don't worry too much about that. Let's ink this up. Shortest video of all time. Got so many ideas, and I just haven't been home Went over to as soon as we got home from the beach yesterday, I took off and went to my sister's just to get the stuff done there that I needed to so I could stay home today, and got her roommate, her male roommate who's having surgery. I got his room. We got his room all put in order and moved around and stuff to make it more conducive to surgery recovery. So there we go. This says the beach is a place of solitude where I can set my spirit free and find peace. Absolutely. This is so pristine compared to that though, isn't it? That's okay. We're going to just go with it. So these are the bits of ephemera that I picked from Liana's scraps. So let's just ink around these really quick. Literally, I think this will be the shortest video I've ever done. Lucky you. I will catch up on comments and such. I have not had a chance to do that, so I'm trying to give myself some grace to just rest. It's hard for me to go all the time, especially during my summer break. It doesn't feel very restful when I do that, so but sometimes I can't control the pace of my life. But isn't that so pretty? Look at her. Isn't she so gorgeous? Yum, yum, yum. I do have somebody that reached out and has decided that she would like to buy the Joyful Spring Journal, so that is spoken for. If there's a change in that, I will certainly let you guys know. But at this point, we do have a buyer. I just have to think about the price. I always hate pricing journals because I don't sell very often, but I'm going to do it this time because that's what I decided to do when I started it. So there we go. So that's all she wrote. So this pocket's going to go here. I'm going to put these beautiful images behind here like that. And then our little lady peeks up out of the top, which I think is lovely. You can see that word C, which I think is also very pretty. So that's that. That's all she wrote. So folks, I will be back and see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.